Let's talk about creativity and AI. And before I get into this, let's just say that there are whole books written about the concept of creativity, and it's unclear that we can use a thinking related word about an AI in a useful way without always putting scare quotes around the word like creativity. Um, if an LLM is always trying to say the most probable next thing, how likely is it to say something creative? If we think of creative as something novel that nobody has ever thought of. The LLM is literally set up to try to be as average as possible, at least when the temperature is set to zero. I'm not saying it will succeed at that, because no AI model is perfect at the task we give it, predicting the most likely next word, but it's not trained to be creative mostly. So in hoping for creativity, we're just kind of hoping that it will come up with a reasonable but maybe somewhat unusual word when the temperature setting lets it use some randomness to get away from the most probable word. And maybe experience shows us that this succeeds often enough to be worth the effort of trying it. But we should keep in mind that LLMs aren't designed to be creative. The mostly there is because there are some stages of training called reinforcement learning from human feedback, or RLHF, where humans evaluate AI responses and might favor things that seem more creative. I've heard analogies like this offered. Suppose you trained an AI on all the text ever written up to, but not including when bacteria was discovered. So that was the year 1676 or so. Then suppose you ask this AI, what makes milk go sour? Or what causes tuberculosis or leprosy? Would it be creative enough to suggest that the cause is little living things that are so small we can't see them unless we grind some glass lenses just right to make something new called a microscope? Seems kind of unlikely to me that the AI would be that creative. There is the point of view that in some cases, the AI might be getting pulled in kind of two or more apparently conflicting directions on some topic during training, and maybe kind of the average of those might end up being a helpful synthesis. So maybe that happens. Maybe we're kind of hoping that happens, but that's not what AIs are trained to do specifically.